Hey guys, MGTOW 101 reporting here. Unfortunately, not from a dodgy laneway, but from a dodgy park because I got kicked out from a dodgy laneway. They told me to move. No, I'm kidding. I just had too much work on today, so I'm having to do this after work. And this is a pretty dodgy looking park, if you ask me. Can bring some bad news, depending what you're doing. Anyway, today's article, it's a bit of a controversial one as well. It starts like this. Dear man on the street, I'm writing to ask for your help. As a female runner, I am constantly aware of my safety when I'm out on the evening run. What is behind me? Do I hear anything strange? Why is that man running towards me? What is making those bushes rustle? And I'm always home before dark. Author Margaret Atwood said, and I quote, "Men are afraid women will laugh at them. Women are afraid men will kill them." End quote. You may think that that's a hyperbole, but I promise you, it's not. Every woman I know has been in a situation at least once in their life when they thought that their life was actually in danger. Can you imagine that? When we go out running, we're putting ourselves in a vulnerable situation. We're out of our comfort zone and often on our own. So the article goes along the lines of, while the stories of rape and murder are the ones that gain the most attention, we are aware that it is unlikely to happen to us. Unlikely, but always possible. What we are more likely to encounter, though, is sexual harassment, catcalling, leering, suggestive comments, and gesticulations. I don't even know what the fuck that word means. The list goes on. What that harassment does is remind us that we are forever vulnerable, that we can never feel truly safe. A recent study conducted by Runner's World found that a whopping 43% of women sometimes experience harassment on the street when they run. Wow. That's in contrast to the 4% of men who experience the same. I doubt most men report any harassment, unlike women. Anyway, the problem with harassment is that it isn't just light-hearted banter, and it's certainly not a compliment. Has a call of nice tits ever been the start of a great love story? Harassment is always about the power and letting us know that we're in a man's space. Okay, so when you get stabbed by some mugger, you're apparently in a robber's state, okay? Apparently patriarchy, but anyway. So the article goes on with, so why are all the articles and safety tips aimed at women? Why are we gathering safety groups to run with, running with personal alarms and cutting out runs short so we're not out after dark? Why aren't we asking men to fix what they broke? Okay, so men are responsible for all this, okay. I know, it's not hashtag not all men, but the thing is, it's some men. Runner's World reported that it was men in 94% of cases. It was men in 94% of cases where women felt threatened. And there are enough men out there contributing to this problem to make most women at least wary when they go running by themselves. The problem is that women can't tell the difference between those problem men and the genuinely nice guys. If you're one of the good guys, you probably don't think of yourself as intimidating, but your presence in certain circumstances can make a woman feel unnerved. If you don't believe me, ask the woman you know. The good news is that you're in a great position to help us to feel more safe when we're out running. And this is where the article becomes really, really weird. Okay, and it goes along the lines like this. Here's some pointers that men must follow. Number 1, don't run directly behind us at the same pace. Either overtake or fall behind. When you're overtaking us, say something like, quote, passing on your left, quote, end quote, and then pass quickly. Don't hang around trails or paths. Don't hang around running trails or paths wearing a hoodie and doing nothing in particular. So, don't be a creep. Smile and wave as you run past. We like the feeling like we're part of a community, but ignoring us works fine too, if that's your thing. Don't stop and chat. Mid-run is no place to strike up a new friendship. Keep eye contact to a minimum. Anything longer than 2 seconds is creepy. Wow, okay, what if I did it for 3 seconds? Or 4? And just double the creep? If you see a woman who could be being harassed, stop and ask if she needs help. At worst, you are wrong and you'll feel a little sheepish. At best, you could stop something terrible from happening. Tell us if you've seen something threatening ahead and the lights under the bridge are the lights under the bridge out? We'd love to know stuff like that. Okay, so you're going to be this white knight mangina simp that goes around checking local parks and dodgy parks like this, whether the lights are on at night or not, and just report it because we've got nothing better to do. Okay. If a woman is wearing headphones and you absolutely must approach her for some reason, do it from the front. Don't ask us. Okay. I can't even read. Don't ask us for help if your car or bike has broken down. Find someone else. So yeah, basically, if you're stuck and you're a man, too fucking bad. If you're freezing to death, don't ask women to stop their car and help you. You're just better off being dead because you're a fucking guy. Okay. Give us a wide berth when you're passing and share the footpath. Even better, step off to the side. You already have global domination. You can give us a bit of concrete. Fuck. How sexist is this article? Seriously. There is no reason to... Oh, I hate this word. There is no reason to gesticulate towards your crotch. Don't even scratch yourself until you've passed us. Oh my God. Don't spit anywhere near us, please. Yeah, because all men don't have any manners and we're disgusting pigs. If you have a female partner or a friend who runs, ask her if she'd like some company. Yeah, because we can't let men out by themselves. Not even for a run or a walk in the park. Or sitting here like I'm doing right now. There's probably so many women that are scared of me doing what I'm doing. Okay. As for the smaller set of men who have contributed to this feeling of being unsafe for women everywhere, I have a special set of requests for you. Alright. Here's a special set of requests. Stop leering. Stop commenting on our bodies. Stop catcalling. Stop propositioning us. Stop groping us. Stop flashing us. Stop raping us. Stop murdering us. So please share the responsibility for making women feel safe and make sure that the streets are a fun place to run again. Look, I get where this article is coming from. And the problem with Australia, obviously this article was written in Australia for Australians, is that our laws when it comes to murderers, rapists are very lax. You know, they will jail someone for like 5 to 10 years just for murdering someone. And that's an absolute joke. We've got so many repeat offenders, serial killers that are just getting off so lightly and getting away with murders and lots of other terrible things. We should definitely adopt laws that are set like in America, such as Texas, where if you kill someone, you're fucked. You're going away for life to jail, or you even get capital punishment. This is what Australia needs to do. But because we have such stupid laws that literally make it easy for criminals and murderers and rapists to do whatever they want, that's why we have dumb feminists writing articles such as this. You know, what the fuck? I'm not gonna run past the girl and go, I'm passing by, just be aware of my presence, or, you know, what the fuck? That's completely, well, I might just as well stay at home and do nothing. So, this is just what I wanted to share with you guys, and it's less than one. No, look, it's such a small number of men that commit these crimes against women and against other people in general, against other men as well. And just because we have some dirty bad apples doesn't mean that every other bloke, every other man is exactly the same. So this article is ridiculous. No one gives a shit about those rules. No one's going to follow those rules. If a person wants to commit a murder or a rape, they're just going to do it regardless anyway. So what do you think about this story? Share your comments below, like this video and subscribe. Cheers.